Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a little video, just a quick review of my couple of hours playing the new Runescape Dragonwilds game. This game only came on my radar a couple of weeks ago, possibly just over a month ago. Being an old school Runescape player from when I was very young, being one of my first ever games to play online, I was very excited for this game. I hadn't heard anything previously about this game, so I think there was an alpha test going on just at the end of 2024. I think there was 400,000 people or 40,000 people. I can't quite remember which one it was. But they got to play the game in alpha and test the game out. So we didn't hear anything about this game until the very early months of this year. They give us a release date of early spring. So we was obviously thinking probably going to be the last part of spring, so we was thinking May latest it's gonna come out, right? So yesterday they was doing a live stream just to talk about, like, a little deep dive, just to talk about the game, give us some gameplay features and things like that, get some of the devs on to speak about the game. So on the 15th of April they did the live stream and told us at the end of the live stream they'd be announcing when the game was live. Obviously, as you can see right now, they announced at the end of that live stream that the game was actually live now. People could buy it, download it, and get straight in. So a bunch of me and my friends who have been watching the game for a little while and wanted to play, we bought it, we downloaded it. It was around 6 PM UK time last night, so we only got a couple of hours into the game. We've not really done any of the dungeons and things like that yet. We've just kind of been exploring, doing a little bit of building. But so far it does seem like a really good game. It's like Valheim mixed with RuneScape. So got your survival, exploration, your crafting tiers. So you pick up a stick and some rocks and you craft your first tool. So when you've got your first tool, you can then go and harvest more higher tier materials, and then you use those higher tier materials to then build other crafting stations, and then you build higher tier tools, right? And then so forth and so forth. So you kind of build your way up from there. As you pick up new things, you'll unlock new recipes. Quite like that in a game. When you get to a new area, you pick up a new item and you get a whole lot of recipes unlocking on your screen. You get to go and find out what they are, find the materials you need to build them, and then see what you can build with those crafting stations. The combat in the game is pretty good so far. The three main DPS, we have the melee DPS, the magic DPS, and the ranged. At the moment, there is only the melee DPS that you can build levels into. So as you can see here, each little node you get a -1% attack stamina, and then every now and then you'll get a big node where it'll do like a big skill. Some of the non-combat skills will give you spells to help with your gathering, just to speed those up a little bit. The magic and the range does say coming soon. Before I had any levels into them, they still showed the nodes and the levels of how far it went up to, and these don't have any. So we don't think we can level into these yet. Obviously only being a couple of hours into the game, I don't know if when you progress a little bit further whether you then do unlock these and then you're able to level into them. We'll have to wait and see. But they do have a roadmap. I'll put it up on screen now just to show you a little bit about what they have actually planned to come. They did show this in the live stream that they did yesterday, just showing us a little bit about what they've got planned. So as a well-established MMO, RuneScape, you seem to have pretty competent devs, hopefully know what they're doing. So all these things that they've already got in the works, so the magic and ranged, obviously they're planning to put those on. Farming's going to be a new skill they're planning to put on. New quests, new bosses, new regions, new enemy types, lots of things that they're going to be doing, and then ongoing improvements that they're always going to be changing with player feedback, which is why it's early access. The exploration in this game is really fun. The world looks really beautiful to run around in. The building at the moment, these are a couple of couple of members on the server. This is a couple of bases that we've built, just starter bases. Like I said, we've not really got far into the game. We're hoping to play a little bit more this evening and be able to. I can't wait to build a big intricate base, get a little village going. It does look really fun. You can go into fly mode when you're building your house as well. It's one of your like magical skills in order to help you build, so you don't have to like climb onto different pieces of like furniture and things to try and get in a certain angle to be able to build a base. So as you're exploring around, you're going to find all new items to pick up. Then when you pick those items up, you're going to get new recipes. Very fun. Combat on the game, you've got a parry system. So when you're fighting, if you block at the very last minute, you're able to actually parry the mobs. So then you can stun them, and that will make them immobile for a little while. So then you're able to obviously take them down a lot easier. The blocking does take stamina, so stamina in this game is very important. You want to be able to make sure you have as much stamina as possible and that you're managing that stamina well. Because if you're fighting a mob and you run out of stamina, you're not going to be able to dodge away from the attacks, and you're not going to be able to defeat them, and they could end up obviously killing you. The game at the moment is it's not they don't have dedicated servers. It does say coming soon. So in order to play with up to 3 other friends, you have to have one person create the world, and that will be the main world that you play on. They have to be online in order for you to be able to join that world and play on that world. Obviously in the future it'll be great if we can create a dedicated server so we can hop in at different times, because obviously people have lives and things to do, so it'll be nice to be able to do that in the future. You can also take your character, so say you're playing on a server with people and that person's not online but you really want to play the game, you can take that character with all of your current inventory and your levels and your skills, and you can then play on a different server. And then when that person's back online, you can put that character back on that server and continue playing. So it's quite nice in that way, because then it means that you're not stuck on that one server and you don't have to make multiple different saves. You can just have your one character who can do everything. Especially when they progress further down the game and they make more skills and more things to do. It'll be nice not having to re-level multiple characters to play with different people, or even if they decide to extend and lift the server caps, it'll be nice then as well. There is some mechanics in the game. So where we are at the moment, we're just at the first little village. There is dragons that fly over every now and then. Sometimes it can be a poison dragon and they will put poison on the floor. You've got to be careful of that. They can obviously kill you if you don't have any like poison resistance or anti-poison potions. You can find these in chests in the game, or you can craft them eventually. And there also is like a raid mechanic, so every now and then you will get raided by some goblins, so you have to be able to defend your base. As you can see here, we've been raided a couple of times. They always tend, I don't know if it's my base, but they always tend to go for this side first and try and destroy my bed first, so I always have to run back from the starting area when they come and attack. So as a previous RuneScape player, when I was a lot younger, this was one of the first games I played, RuneScape, the online MMO, like internet web browser version, back when I was probably about 13, 14. I really loved RuneScape. I loved the world, I loved the lore, the skill building. It was just such a good game. But then obviously as I got older, different games come out. Obviously RuneScape graphics are a certain style. Compared to some games now, the graphics are a little bit obviously older fashioned, because it is an older game, but that is what is so nice about the game. But this game, it's kind of got a bit more of a modern feel to it. It does have like a Valheim feel, so it's Valheim meets RuneScape, which you can't go wrong with. RuneScape lore and the actual world of RuneScape is so beautiful. There's so much to do. So I'm really excited to see what they actually do with this and how far they take it. They do say that at the moment, while it's in early access, all the updates are going to be free, and then once it's out of early access, there'll be optional purchasable DLC content. So hopefully we'll get like expansions and new dungeons and things like that. But yeah, at the moment, we're just enjoying. There's 4 of us on this server at the moment. We've only got, let me check how many hours I've got in the game. I've only played for 6 hours at the moment, so very, very early stages of the game, but so far, so good. We can't wait to try some of the dungeons out, progress through a couple more of the quests. The the quests seem really fun at the moment. There's no voice acting, so you do have to read them. But I trust Jagex and I trust the RuneScape developers that they know what they're doing with games, and they know what they're doing with storylines. So I think we're in for a good questing experience. And I just can't wait to build a big house. I think that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to build myself a big house because I'm a big fan of survival games. I'm a really big fan of building a base, crafting, everything like that. I don't mind the combat and exploration, but I just really love building a house. So I can't wait to have a little go of that and try and build something a bit more than a little 3x2 home. But if you're interested in survival games and you want to give it a go, it is only it's $29.99 or £24.99 on Steam at the moment. Like I said, it is early access, so things are going to change, things are going to develop. There is a Discord as well, which I'll link below. You can join the Discord, you can put any questions in there, see what everyone's talking about the game, any bugs and things like that in the game that you encounter, you can put in there as well. They should be sure to fix. But I'm really excited. I'm just excited to play this game. However much content is in it at the moment, I'm excited to see where the content goes and how it develops. And yeah, it's just a really good game. So if you want to try it, head over to Steam. If you've got a spare £25, definitely pick it up. It's gonna be a good game, and obviously once it releases, it's gonna be a more expensive product because it'll be a finished product. So if you think you're gonna play it and you think you'll enjoy it, especially when it's released, consider picking it up while it's in early access. Get a bit of a bargain. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video, please consider subscribing and giving the video a little thumbs up. If you do want to catch me over on Twitch, I'll put my link in the description down below, and I'll also pop it up on screen here as well. You can come and catch me over there. I'll be playing this game this evening. I'll probably be playing it for the foreseeable future now, trying it out. And then if you also want to pop in the comments if you're currently playing the game, what's your favourite part about the game so far, and if you have something that you really want to see in the game, you want to let us know in the comments what you're most excited to see in the game. And I'll catch you in the next video.